Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Why Not Tech Services. You can learn more about what we do at why-not.tech. Today I just wanted to talk to you real quick about actually just one sign today. I'll do more in future videos. But we're going to be talking about signs you may need to find a new computer guy. And that's in quotes because they could be called anything from your tech to your MSP, your managed service provider, your little cousin down the street that knows computers that you get to help out. Whatever it is, these are going to be some reasons you might want to start thinking about finding a new one. Maybe one that's going to do things in a way that is more beneficial to you. And I don't want to be, slamming the way anyone does anything here. That's not what this is about. When it comes to computers, there are a ton of different ways to get a particular outcome or get something done. So I'm not going to be going into specifics like, oh no, you need to use this particular program instead of that particular program, or you need to change this variable in the code in order to do. It's not going to be anything like that. Just some generalized things that I've noticed with some of my clients, specifically things that they've said the reason they do it this way is because that's what their last computer guy told them to do. So today I'm just going to talk real quick about operating systems. This is going to focus mostly on Windows, but the same kind of applies whether you're using Mac OS, no longer Mac OS X, just Mac OS, or Windows. The same applies, and that's where your computer guy, your tech, whatever, tells you to stay on an older operating system. And I'm not necessarily talking about, the latest and newest operating system like Windows 11. If you follow me, you might have seen that I'm not necessarily recommending Windows 11 right now. I suggest for most people's needs that they stay on Windows 10. But I'm talking about when your computer guy tells you you need to stay on Windows 7, for example. So quite recently, I started helping out a new client to me. They're a medical clinic they're a vet. I'll just say it. They're a vet. And I've noticed that most of their computers are running Windows 7. And I said, hey, how come you're still on Windows 7? Like Microsoft offered a free upgrade to Windows 10, and some of your computers are new enough that they actually came with Windows 10 and have been downgraded to Windows 7. So what's going on here? And they told me that their last tech downgraded the ones that came with 10 and told them very specifically, do not upgrade to Windows 10. He installed programs that stopped the update from going through automatically like Microsoft wanted and everything. And, I looked into it, and none of their line of business programs, the specific programs that they were using to manage the vet practice, required staying on Windows 7. There was no actual reason except for this computer guy's personal preference. And at this point, because they're still on Windows 7, because of what he told them to do, it's actually a huge security risk because Windows 7 isn't being updated for new security patches. So it's a huge risk to not only that business, but also that business's clients whose personal information is stored on the computers there. So that's kind of what prompted this video particularly, and the series that I might make on this subject. So don't let your tech tell you without really good reason. And I know a lot of people don't understand the reasoning, so they just kind of have to go with what their computer guy says. So that's what this series is about, helping you maybe start to think about some of the recommendations that are being made and what they might mean. So have a look at whether you're being told to stay on an older operating system that's actually at end of life and isn't receiving any updates. And that goes for Mac OS as well. Some of the older operating systems, your Snow Leopard or whatever animal or national park we're on now, I'll admit I don't really keep up with Mac, but some of them aren't getting the updates anymore, and therefore you end up being unsecure against new threats that are developed. Hackers and cyber criminals are always trying to find exploits, and at a certain point, Apple and Microsoft stop patching those upgrades because they need to focus on the newer stuff. So if your computer guy is telling you not to upgrade past Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows XP is still out there, as hard to believe as that is, it might be time to look into someone who's going to put your best interests in mind and get you up to date so that you're secure and your files and your clients are more secure. So anyways, this has just been Tony with Why Not Tech Services, giving you a little bit of advice on how to find a good computer guy. Have a great one, everyone. Hope you enjoy your day.